My name is Paul Luna, and you're tuned into F&B Lunacy. I am here today with cookbook author, Italian food writer, a queen in the kitchen, Ale Gambini.
Hi, everybody.
Ale, your latest book, No Ketchup on Spaghetti. Talk to us about it.
Sure. So the idea of this book was born a couple of years ago after having taught many cooking classes. I noticed that some people here in the US, especially in Los Angeles, where I live, and I teach Italian cooking classes, were aware of many Italian recipes. They know how to make a proper carbonara, but they didn't know the difference between like a real Italian pecorino romano, DOP, and a Romano cheese, which is like kind of an Americanized version of our outstanding Italian food products. So I said to myself, maybe people are still confused. Living in the US taught me that there is a lot of confusion between Italian cuisine, the one that we do, we really cook in Italy, and the Italian-American cuisine, which is slightly different. I think they are two different cuisines. So I said, okay, let's put all the elements together and write the book. So is a book, I say, is a half cookbook, because the first part of the book is more about explaining what authentic Italian food products are. So I give a nice explanation of what Parmigiano Reggiano is, Pecorino Romano is, or Prosciutto di Parma is, and many other food products. And the second half of the book is a recipe collection where I use the Italian food products.
Name your top 3 towns to visit in Italy.
I would say Milano, because I was born and raised. And it's such a beautiful city, but people, to me, they don't know very well. They still don't know. When they go to Italy, they go to Rome, they go to Venice, they go to Florence, and sometimes Milano, they skip Milano, but I think Milano needs a visit. And then I would say is a very tiny place that few people knows, is Orta San Giulio, which is a small town in Piemonte, and there is like a little island in the middle of the lake. So Orta San Giulio is a true gem. So if you go and visit Italy, yes, you can go to Lake of Como, but also you should go to Lake of Orta and visit Orta San Giulio. And another city, I would say, oh my goodness, Bologna maybe, because it's the capital of the pasta, the fresh pasta, lasagna. So it's kind of a capital of food in Italy. So Bologna, I would say, for sure.
You are Italian. What brought you to America?
Well, I have a particular story because when I was in Italy, I've been a professional musician for over like 10 years, maybe 20 years, and my husband as well. But at one point, we were at the point that, we wanted more. And so he got a job here in the US. Now he's teaching at the UCLA, the prestigious University of California, Los Angeles, and many other colleges here in Los Angeles. And I follow him and I say, okay, let's do it. Let's follow the American dream.
Where can we find Ale when she is not cooking?
Well, I would say in the backyard gardening, because I love to be like outside. I'm an outdoor person. Or you can find me at the beach because I love the sea, I love the ocean. And you can find me also petting my cats. I'm a I'm a crazy cat lady.
Is there a single dish you enjoy making over and over again?
I have many of them because they remind me of my family, especially my nonna, my grandmother, who taught me everything about good food. Risotto alla Milanese, the typical risotto from Milano with saffron. I love to make it, and actually I make it like every single week. I also love to make tiramisu. I would say tiramisu, I love to make and to eat as well.
What is important in your life now?
Well, I would say health is the most important thing in life. And like I think we all know that after we still are in the pandemic, so health is the most precious thing we can have. And same with health is my family. Family is the most, as Italian, we are very linked to our families. So yes, family.
Fill in the blank. Cooking is
love. Absolutely. I wouldn't cook because I cook because I love people. I gave my food.
You mentioned this earlier, but what's your preference, risotto or pasta?
Even though I'm a Milanese 100%, I should say risotto, but I say pasta.
What are 3 major sins committed by either Italian restaurants or consumers?
You mean Italian or
Not Italian, American.
Okay. I think advertising something that is not Italian, that bothers me a lot. So the phenomenon of the Italian sounding, which is something I explain also in my book, because I think is not fair. Everybody is very proud to say, I'm Italian, I cook Italian, but Italian cuisine is something very specific and very unique. Also, people think that Italian use tons of garlic everywhere. Garlic, that's not true. Actually, we just use the right amount in the right dishes. So we are not so garlic persons. And same for Parmigiano, what here is called Parmesan. A lot of people, they totally mistake the real Parmigiano Reggiano, which is something very special and very unique, coming only from a specific region of Italy, which is the Emilia-Romagna. And here is called Parmesan, and is made we don't know where, and is not that healthy. And they put tons of Parmesan everywhere. Like cheese is another myth. We don't put all this cheese on our dishes.
I love Italian food. I would love to hear your interpretation of one of my favorite Italian dishes, spaghetti aglio olio peperoncino.
Oh, the simplest recipe on earth, and one of the best, actually. I love it. I cook. Actually, my husband is a fan of it, and he asked me, "Why don't you make always a ragu? You make carbonara? Make aglio olio peperoncino. It's simple. It's great. You just need extra virgin olive oil, just 1 clove of garlic, a little bit of peperoncino. If you have a Calabrian peperoncino, would be even better. And that's it. A nice quality of spaghetti pasta. That's it.
Is there anything that you would like to share with us that is meaningful to you?
Well, for me, it's very important. I would call myself an Italian food advocate. I think it's very important to promote and preserve this outstanding cuisine. I think everybody loves Italian food, Italian cuisine, but as I told you, a lot of people, they're kind of think that Italian cuisine is something else. So it's very, very important to promote the true, authentic Italian taste, the extraordinary Italian agri-food products. So I'm a kind of a fighter against the Italian sounding. Please buy Italian, the 100% made in Italy, because means the quality is very high and it's very good for your health.
In terms of states in America, is there one state that does the best job of supporting Italian product, Italian food, traditional Italian?
I would say I'm in California. I'm happy to be here because people comes from everywhere. There is like a melting pot. Is a very, especially Los Angeles, is a very multicultural city. So I think big cities like maybe New York or Chicago, maybe the West Coast, the East Coast is like even better than the West Coast. They are helping a lot. The authenticity of the Italian cuisine. I can tell the same for me, like other states, because I don't know what they do, but I can tell like in big cities like LA, we are doing a good job.
Ale, this is an off-the-wall question that I like to always shoot and ask. Do you consider yourself a lunatic?
Well, I'm a crazy person. I've been like a musician for 20 years. I was touring the world and then I changed my life. I moved with my husband like overseas. And like, yes, I put all my heart and my soul defending the Italian cuisine. Yes, I'm a lunatic. I'm, you know.
Is there something specific about your book that is something that we, the audience, need to hear? Any particular?
I put in my book a chapter called "The Do's and Don'ts of Eating in Italy," at least, because like I don't want to give rules. You have to everybody is free to do whatever they want. I just give suggestions. So the do's and don'ts is also funny because I try to make it like everything is funny. Even the book is not that you have to, is a must to. No, it's like I'm suggesting if you want, listen to me. So the do's and don'ts is very nice. It's very, yes.